Minaj never went in for partying, and because of her father's difficulties as a very young woman, she was apt to wag a finger at her girlfriends for smoking marijuana. They used to tease her in turn at nightclubs for nursing a single cocktail and swearing she was drunk. But she takes care to say that she does not place herself above her old friends, quote unquote. I feel like I always will consider myself to be just like my father, she says. Years ago, while briefly living in Atlanta to advance her music career, she was prescribed Percocet for painful menstrual cramping. It was enormously helpful until she found that she was taking the medication even when she wasn't in pain, quote unquote. No one told me that this was a narcotic and this was addictive. Luckily, I was able to ground myself. But once an addict, always an addict. I feel like if you've ever experienced addiction to anything, which I have, you always have to think twice and three times about the choices that you make. She believes that the risk of substance abuse is especially high among those who live under a microscope, quote unquote. Look at some of our biggest celebrities. They'll eventually either get laughed out of wanting to go outside anymore, like Michael Jackson, or criticized like Whitney Houston, or they fight silent battles like Prince. These are some of the greatest of all time. And one day they decided, quote unquote, you know what? I'd rather self-medicate and be in my own world. Minaj seems to be accounting for the scar tissue amassed around her relationship with the press. Should you keep doing interviews and pouring out your heart so people can laugh? No. So, academics was right. Wow, academics was right, bro. So, as you just heard from that Vogue interview, Nicki Minaj openly admitted to, being addicted to Percocet, Molly Percocet. But it's not funny. It's not funny, and I'm not laughing. But I thought, for some reason, I thought that she would never ever speak on that or be as transparent as she was in that interview. But I mean, if you're battling addiction, it happens all the time, bro. People break their legs, get prescribed perks. People have diseases or disabilities that requires them to get some opioid or opiate-based, pills, medicine, and they get fucking addicted to it, bro. Like, think about it. Even Percocets are super addictive, bro. Pills, period. So they don't taste like nothing. You just pop it. You don't gotta roll it up. You ain't gotta pull it up. You can pop it and walk in public. You know what I'm saying? It's from what I've seen, it's pretty addictive to those who, lets the addiction win. But kudos to her for, living in her truth. And she's not the only one, bro. You know what I mean? And it's I guess the first step is to admit, you know what I'm saying? That, like they say, the first step is always to admit. Am I kind of surprised? A little bit. I'm a little surprised. I don't know. Nicki Minaj just seems so smart and on point. Not saying she ain't smart on point because she is addicted to or was addicted to pills. I don't know. It just seemed like she wouldn't let, her willpower would be strong enough. But I guess she had bad menstrual cramps, or is that just the fucking excuse she's using? But I'm gonna take it as her word for right now. It kind of explains that song, Pills and Potions. Remember she made that song fucking 2015, I think it was 2015, 14. Pills and Potions, had Game in the video and shit. Pills and Potions, pills to get you, man. Despite what everybody else say, I still think Nicki Minaj is a dope person and not really a total asshole. I mean, I'm pretty sure she can be bitchy at times, like most women, especially a woman with power. But I just want to see her do good, man. A lot of people talk shit about Nicki, but I like Nicki, yo. I like all the women that's popping. You know what I'm saying? The good ones. I could never hate on a female doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? But damn, Nicki, y'all. This is what I would tell motherfuckers, man. If you're going to be fucking with the pills and shit, bro, at least get them from the pharmacy. Because what I would hate to see is Nicki Minaj dies from a fentanyl overdose. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that fentanyl is everywhere, bro. Like, I don't advise anybody to do drugs at all, period. But I'll just say, if you do, bro, because you can't tell people, everybody's life is different. Everybody cope different ways. Just make sure it's authentic, man. You know what I'm saying? You can easily go to the doctor and get a prescription. Say your back hurts. Say, you got to, never mind. I don't even want to. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, man. I'm gone. Yeah.
Okay, what the hell are you doing? Success I'm pursuing. All of a sudden you truant. You ain't even improving. I rock and roll, I'm grooving. I'm teaching nigga, no student. Hot boy, no juvie.